The popular and traditional orchestra of Kerala, Panjavadyam, is an essential entity during festive occasions, religious processions, and also during cultural events. The word Panjavadyam means 5 instruments comprising Maddalam, Edekka, Timila, Ilattalam, and Kumba. In the performance, the artists stand in 4 rows, 2 rows each on one side and facing the other 2 rows standing opposite to them. The inner 2 rows which face each other consist of Maddalam players on one side and Timila players on the other. Of the 2 outer rows, the one behind the Maddalam players would be playing the horns, and the one standing behind the Timila players would be handling the Ilattalam. The artists playing the Edekka stand perpendicular at one end of the 4 rows.
Apart from the composed part, there is space for improvisation for the Timila, the Maddalam and the Edekka players. More importantly, the Kerala orchestral forms have no conductors as in Western orchestras. The artists communicate through their eyes and gestures.
Ancient instrument, as mentioned in the Sangam literature, that portrays the life of the Tamil people, which encloses in itself the history of ages, parlaying as a sign of ancient tradition and culture, called as Parai.
Mohiniyattam, as you know, is an exquisite and beautiful dance form from the southern part of India, Kerala, better known as God's own country.
Mohiniyattam literally means the dance of the enchantress. Amongst the various Indian classical dance forms that we have, Mohiniyattam can be termed as one of the most feminine, graceful and languorous dance forms. The first reference of Mohiniyattam finds in a treatise called Balarama Bharatam, in which just the term Mohini Nadana is mentioned. After which we get to see the continuance of this tradition from Maharaja Swadi Tirunal. He was a great patron of arts, and he not only patronized this dance form, but also he contributed to its enrichment and its popularity in his court.
Bharatanatyam is one of the 7 classical styles of dance existing in India, and Bharatanatyam is very special to the state of Tamil Nadu, which is in the south of India. Bharatanatyam basically has 2 aspects. One is the pure dance, where you have movements of various limbs of the body that do not express anything but produce a kind of aesthetic beauty because of the symmetry and geometry of the physical form as it moves in space. And the second aspect is what we call as nritya or abhinaya, which is expression of an idea, a mood, a sentiment or a story. And for this we have a 4-fold system of expression, a 4-fold abhinaya, which we call as Angika, Vachika, Aharya and Satvika.